I'm Max. This is Claudine, Mandy, and Lily. We're going to be teaching you about food safety. We're going to teach you how to set up your kitchen. First, you're going to want to first aid kit at all times, just in case someone gets hurt. There are band-aids and everything you would need. Next, you're going to want tables to set up on, and we have 3 around here. You might want more, and a canopy to protect your kitchen from the rain. Next, you're going to want the hand washing and dishwashing station.
You can build it any way you like, but we'll show you one way. You need 6 poles, a milk jug full of water, a towel, a golf tee, string, a bucket, and liquid soap. Take the 3 longest poles and tie them together with the string in a tripod. Then take the next 3 poles, which are short, and tie them into a triangle around the tripod. Take the milk jug and make a hole in it big enough for the golf tee. Then tie some string around the handled milk jug and the top of the tripod so that the milk jug can hang in the triangle. Put the towel on one side.
The last thing you're going to make is a dishwashing station, which is fairly simple. You need 3 buckets. One will be labeled hot water, the second will be labeled warm water, and the last will be labeled cold water with 1 teaspoon of bleach per gallon. You put the dish soap inside there and mix it. You put the bleach inside the cold water so it doesn't evaporate. You put 2 sponges in the hot water. Remember to clean all the garbage into the garbage bag, into the garbage can, so you don't have to constantly clean out the buckets. Yeah. There is an alternative to bleach if you have allergies.
Sanitational tabs are better for the environment and hypoallergenic.
You can't use cold water, you must use warm water because the tabs need to dissolve.
Most of them even turn blue, letting you know which ones are for sanitation.
You don't have to use this method,
But you can if you want to. And since it's better for the environment,
You can dump it out like regular water.
now we'll move on to organization. The first thing you need to do is put a fire extinguisher near your stove and a water bucket near your fire pit in case of an emergency. Always keep your hair in a ponytail if you have long hair so that it doesn't catch on fire or get in the food. You want to keep your meat and produce separate and never cut them with the same knife. The 2 coolers that are housing your meat and produce need to have plenty of ice so that you can keep the food fresh. You also need 2 bins, each with their own category. One bin can have things such as utensils, napkins, tablecloths, plates, bowls, cups. The other one can have dried foods such as crackers, bagels, or canned foods. Always make sure that you put everything back where it was and make sure everything is organized so you know where everything is and you don't get confused. If you do this, you won't have any problems with your kitchen organization.
Since you probably don't want to cut the table, you need a cutting board, which is very simple and requires a few items. You need a cardboard and 2 pieces of wax paper. First, you take a piece of wax paper and you lay it on top of the cardboard. This wax paper is not perfect, but still. You lay it over and you fold it along the edges, like so. You will have to do that with a few of the pieces of paper so the bottom piece doesn't fall off and you cut right through the wax paper onto the cardboard. After a lot of cutting, your paper will start to tear. This is time to refresh it. You will have to take another piece of wax paper and fold it over yet again. If more than 1 people want to use the cutting board, you will have to make several cutting boards.
I'm going to teach you a little about knife safety. You probably already know how to handle a knife, but it never hurts to review. First of all, keep the pointed part of the knife facing down, hold it by the handle, and always walk. You should be able to do a safety circle. Without using a knife, you should be able to put your arms out, spin a circle, and not have to touch anyone or anything. Next, using a knife, you're going to put your fingers in a 4 and then wrap them around. Then you're gonna cut along your knuckles so that you don't get cut. Whenever you're holding a knife, do not mess around, even if you're near a knife. The last, most important thing is if a knife falls, I repeat, do not attempt to catch it. Just let it fall, and once it falls on the ground, then you can pick it up.
Another thing you need is a propane stove. A propane stove is a portable mini stove. Keep your propane stove towards the edge of your canopy, away from your camp and tents. This is so that if it catches on fire, it doesn't spread toward the camp and tents. Some white gas stoves are not allowed by certain Girl Scout councils.
Make sure to keep your kitchen clean at all times so you don't have to work with a messy kitchen. You'll have a lot of scraps after you finish preparing a meal. So you don't want to just put it all in the garbage and keep it on the table. If that happens, critters will come at night and destroy your whole campsite. Make sure you have your garbage bag in a high tree or something.
Try to follow all these tips and you'll have a fun camping experience.
Thanks for watching. Bye!